Brosmer was so bad this week that they released him following the game. The Vikings quarterback situation, man, it's tough there. Last year, the Vikings, 14 wins with Darnold. They would love to have Darnold back right now. So PFF on quarterbacks has JJ McCarthy ranked 39 out of 42. Carson Wentz, the other quarterback.
Who is worse than him? How is he ahead of guys?
I believe Dylan Gabriel is 42 out of 42. Brosmer's not even on that list because he has one.
He probably hadn't played enough. Yeah.
So JJ McCarthy, he's ranked 39 out of 42 on PFF. Carson Wentz is ranked 41 out of 42 on PFF, and Brosmer was so bad this week that they released him following the game. So at 4-8, they hold the 11th pick in the draft. I personally feel like this team is a quarterback away from, doing what they did last year. What do you think they should do? I was giving this a thought. I was like, all right, they're 11th pick. Quarterbacks this year are I don't know what you're going to get at 11. Could they run the tires on Jameis Winston?
Possibility. I don't know if
Kevin O'Connell, if he tones him down a little bit, gets Justin Jefferson the ball.
I think
I could see
Jameis
putting up 8, 9, 10 wins with the Vikings.
If you get Jameis, you don't tone him down. That's the whole point. Like if Jameis goes to a team, you're committing to that being your identity. And I don't think that the Vikings necessarily need that. I think you have the right idea. I think that they should look at a successful backup quarterback elsewhere. I think you're looking in the wrong spot. I think the name that makes by far the most sense to me would actually be Mac Jones. I think Mac Jones would fit a lot of what the Vikings are trying to do. I think it's a situation that he would be comfortable in with some good weapons. You go grab Mac Jones. He kind of falls a lot in line to the Darnold mold, a first-round pick who has somewhat failed. I don't think he's been necessarily horrible, but it just has not really worked out for him, and he's bounced around a bit, but he's shown some signs as a backup that maybe he can get another start somewhere. I think with Kevin O'Connell working, it could work out. Even with that, I'm still not against spending maybe, if you wanted to spend the first-round pick on like a Dante Moore if he fell, fine, but I wouldn't be looking to trade up. And instead, if you wanted to kind of like I was saying with the Panthers, maybe use a day 2 pick on a quarterback, maybe that would be a Nussmeier or a Klubnik, a guy who initially has a ton of talent, maybe had a down year this year, falls a bit in the draft. See if Kevin O'Connell can straighten him out. I think that there are routes that they can take, but yeah, the JJ McCarthy thing, in my opinion, it's kind of sailed. And I think Mac Jones would really, really help this team, especially, I got to shout out Justin Jefferson a little bit, like for how he's handled it, not just losing his mind over this whole thing, not being crazy frustrated in the media, not being AJ Brown.
I was going to say, if AJ Brown was on the Vikings,
it's been pretty impressive. It's been pretty impressive how Justin Jefferson's handled it. And Mac Jones is a known wide receiver 1 spammer. Mm-hmm. We saw what he did with Kendrick Bourne for stretches this year. We know what he did with Brian Thomas at the end of last year. If Mac Jones ends up going to the Vikings, I'm getting Jefferson on every team next year because he's going to just spam that, which is what you should be doing. But he can actually get him the ball versus whatever JJ McCarthy's been trying to do.
Yeah,
this year.
So Mac Jones is on a 2-year deal with the 49ers, this being his first year of the 2-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be interested to see if the 49ers even let him out the building because he's on that 2-year deal. Brock Purdy is smaller. He has an injury history. He doesn't necessarily make it through 17 games, so they might want
if
Mac
you send
to,
but that's what I'm saying.
No,
if you send a third-round pick.
I think Mac fits what you're saying. I'm just wondering if they let him out of the building knowing Brock's injury history. Yeah.
I think it would probably cost you I think I saw somewhere recently they were looking for a day 2 pick, and if you're going to spend the day 2 pick on the rookie, I'm not against that, but I think you could get that with Mac Jones, and that fits your window a little bit better. I think Mac Jones is probably more NFL ready than say what you're going to get with one of those other guys, one of those rookies. And I'd rather see them, boost the team elsewhere, maybe whether that's secondary or something with their first round pick, because it's looking like it's going to be a decent